All right, guys, so while we're still out here at the Coachmen area here at the Forest River Dealer Show in Elkhart, Indiana, I wanted to show you another brand new floor plan, and one that you can arguably say is half-ton towable. And I know that that's something I am usually very much against in terms of fifth wheel, but I'm going to disclaim that. So hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this fifth wheel right here, which is called the 25RE, it is a Chaparral Light, has a pin weight that is probably going to be between about 1,100 and 1,300 pounds, depending on how much you load inside of this one. If you load relatively heavy, you're going to be closer to that 1,500 pound pin weight capacity max. So to say that you can't tow this behind a half-ton would probably be a little bit of a stretch. What I will say is that if you have a half-ton truck with a heavy-duty payload package and it is equipped for towing extra capacity payload, then you could probably do it. There are some half-ton trucks that have capacities in the 2,300 pound range, and if you have a half-ton truck that is specifically designed to haul extra payload, then you could arguably haul something like this. Again, there are half-ton trucks out there, and you have to find it, and you have to check that little yellow sticker in the door to make sure you have the payload capacity to be able to support it, but there are some that could technically handle that much payload. But I would still say this is really ideal for a 3/4 ton truck with a gas engine or with a diesel engine. Now again, you do have the standard equalizer here in between the wheels, but you do have an optional upgrade to the road armor suspension. So if you are looking for a more robust system and you're willing to pay slightly more for that option, they can install it at the factory. And that is really cool because a lot of manufacturers do not offer you the ability to upgrade your suspension on your fifth wheel, especially on their lighter, lower cost units. So that is a really great standout feature that Coachmen offers on their Chaparral line. Here's the back of your hot water heater. You have your outside entertainment area. Over here, you can still see that you get a good amount of storage underneath. You definitely have a large pass-through storage. This does not ride on a drop frame. You have your inch-thick baggage doors, and you have a nice awning up top. Now from the back, you can see that it is all LED equipped, plus it has the 2-inch receiver hitch. And again, that is not designed for towing. That is designed for like a cargo rack, a bike rack, or extra utility if you're going to be carrying extra gear with you, like a cooler or maybe even a small generator. This does have electronic stabilizers on the back as well. And you can equip this with an optional 4-point auto leveling system. You can see underneath that it uses rack and pinion slides, rides on an 8-inch I-beam frame. Over here you can see your 50 amp connection here, plus your water city connections as well as your shower. And you do have a small wet panel here to switch from winterization to tank fill or system use, plus all your cable and satellite connections. One thing that's really cool about Chaparrals is that they also include a power disconnect on all of their models, so you don't have to worry about like a parasitic draw on your battery system when it's in storage. Plus you can see the aluminum framed section right here with radiant barrier. They use radiant barrier all over these units. Up front, you can see the brand new front cap. It's a white front cap with some really new contemporary style graphics. All right, guys, so we're going to walk inside of this 25RE. Again, Asdel, that is a huge feature that you should look for on your next fifth wheel. As we walk inside, you'll see the unique floor plan here. So what they've done is they've positioned the living room at the back and they've cornered it. So if you're sitting here, you can see the TV well, but if you're sitting in the dinette, you can also see it relatively well. You can see that they have nice chairs with LED lighting strips on the bottom. You have heat, massage, and lighting as well. Coming around looking at the kitchen area, the kitchen is also positioned really well, and you have quite a bit of cabinet space. That's kind of cool how they've done the countertop over here where it kind of swings out. Plus, you have a pantry area right next to the front entrance. There is a really, really nice floor plan here, and this is great for a couple. This would be really good for maybe a, just a two-person couple that's going to travel around and want a nice, comfortable space, a lot of open area, but at the same time want something relatively light that they can haul with maybe the truck that you already have. That's the key. Plus, you can see that they have the day-night roller shades already installed. As we step up here, I really like the width here, and I'm only pointing that out because it's a lot wider here than many fifth wheels, even some larger ones. As you step up, look inside of the bathroom area. Has a nice shower stall and a nice bathroom. There's easily 2 feet of space in front of the toilet. Plus you have a lot of countertop space, nice medicine cabinet. This is a nice space inside. Going into the front bedroom area. Plenty of room at the end of the bed to get around. You have a nice step up here. This is actually something that could be very helpful for someone who might typically have challenges climbing onto a bed. You have a nice step which gets you at least 8 inches higher up whenever you're crawling into the bed. And you have a good amount of room on this side and a small step up here as well. You have a really nice closet area right here. It doesn't look like it has a washer and dryer connection in it though, but it's definitely a lot of room with drawers on the bottom. And then of course you have more wardrobe space there, and you have a space to put your phone, keys, or other things under here. This specific model can be equipped with a second air conditioning system. Keep in mind, if you add it, it will increase the weight up front, so that's something you want to be aware of. It has the Mach 3 system in the back as far as air conditioning, and it is ducted throughout the entire fifth wheel. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you this kind of cool floor plan. This is a relatively light fifth wheel. Again, this is something that you could easily tow behind a truck that has a payload capacity of 2,000 pounds or greater. And in many cases, there is a heavy-duty payload package on half-ton trucks from all the manufacturers that give you the ability to tow something like this. You just have to be aware that most of the dealerships don't stock that truck. That's a very rare truck to find on dealership lots. So you're going to have to be very, very particular and specifically look at that little yellow sticker right inside of the door threshold so you can see specifically what the truck you're looking at is rated to haul, because that is a very important thing to factor. Again, I would really say stick with the 3/4 ton truck if you're going to haul something like this. It's just going to give you a better overall towing experience, especially during adverse conditions. This is a cool floor plan, relatively light fifth wheel, has a lot of cool amenities, a lot of space, and it's definitely something that you might want to take a look at if you are interested in a lighter, smaller, lower cost fifth wheel. Anyways, guys, I'll be out at this event for the next couple of days. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we will talk to you again very soon.